Right, hello guys. Oh, it's not live yet. Hello guys, my name's Calamity Joe, and welcome to the greatest survival stream that you will ever see on YouTube. I don't even know why I'm doing this accent, but I think you should really enjoy this stream, and let's go stream some Minecraft on Survival Legacy and on the Minecraft Nintendo Switch edition of Minecraft Legacy Console Edition. I think I'm going to talk like this for a little bit more because why not? Let's go stream like this. It sounds fun. I don't know why we're even doing this accent, but it sounds very good, doesn't it? I don't even know why we're talking like this, and please tell me the mic is on. Of course it is. The mic's on, great. We're back live on this Calamity Joe channel. I have no idea why I'm doing this accent, but I think Minecraft is a great game, and I'm doing it since. Hello, Nixon Game. Welcome to the live stream. I did say your name right, didn't I? I never know if I'm saying it right. Nikki's Jin. Is it? I do struggle to pronounce it. I did get it right, didn't I? I don't know why I did the American accent at the start. I just felt in a really good mood, so I thought, why not just do an American accent right at the start? We did stream earlier on, but I sort of ended the stream and then forgot to end the stream. I sort of ended it through my capture card, but forgot to end it through YouTube, so that's why, if any of you were on that stream, that's why it sort of looked like it ended, like it was lagging, because technically the stream was still going through YouTube, but it was having no data come through from my capture card, because I ended the stream because I went and met up with my moderator, channel moderator Deceptive, who's often in the streams. I met up with him in real life, so I forgot to end the stream through YouTube, which is why it looked like the stream was lagging. We're live now, and we're live, and we're on Minecraft Survival Legacy, and yeah, let's have some fun streaming today. We're in the farming district of Survival Legacy at the moment. I need to sort of fix this hole, but we do have some dirt on us, but I've only got enough to go. I just want to grab that because that's useful materials. Did I grab it? Yes, I did. Eeny, meeny, miny, mo. We've got enough now. We haven't got enough now. Eeny, meeny, miny, mo. Catch a creeper by its nose. If it screams, let it go. Eeny, meeny, miny. We've run out because we can't do this because it's a ravine. There's a ravine right here, and it cuts through the land. Over there, you can see our beautiful town. Do 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 do. Nice. And stone brick. That's fantastic. So thank you for liking the stream, whoever did that. Well, I think there's only one person in the stream right now. Let's switch it to live chat. Sometimes live chat, when I'm on live, when it's on top chat, sometimes it doesn't show every comment. But let's quickly hop it up over here, and we will. It's right. Let's go. Anything useful in here? No. Let's go and see Rob the Villager. Let's go see Rob the Villager. We got Bob the Villager. I said scream. Scream if you wanna go faster! Scream if you wanna go faster! It was really great. It was really great. It was really great. I screamed louder, louder. Let's play Rob the Villager. No, we're going to visit Rob the Villager. I don't want what we robbing for today. We're not robbing Rob the Villager. We're not robbing the villager. So we got Bob the Villager. Bob the Villager is the main villager of this survival world. He's been a dear friend on this world, on the Survival Legacy world for so long. Play Robin Hood. We could rob the Robin Hood. Great story. I love the Russell Crowe film is really good. Ridley Scott. Ridley Scott, Ridley Scott, honestly, legendary director. He's still directing movies now. Robin Hood, Doctor Who story. That was a. I didn't mind that. I didn't mind that episode, to be honest. But when I wasn't really I wasn't. I love film. Unfortunately, I come from Poland, so I don't know see very well. I use translator. Oh, that's understandable. Yeah. It's all right. Uh, it's all right. That's what worries me, to be honest. Sometimes because I've got a really thick accent. I've got a really thick British accent, so even some people in my own country can't understand me sometimes. Um, so that's one thing that, to be honest, does worry me. That can people understand what I'm saying sometimes? Um, how do I feel about the Doctor Who episode, Robin Hood? Didn't mind the episode, but that's early Peter Capaldi, isn't it? Do I have a bottle of water with me? No, I do not. Why would I need a bottle of water? I do not have a bottle of water with me. It's not, but that's not sort of. It's not that I have a sore throat. This is generally how my voice is. I have a really thick accent because of where I'm from. Talking of which, Doctor Who, greatest show in the world. It's been my favourite show since I was 4 years old. No, it's been my favourite show since I was 4 years old. And it still is my favorite. It still is my favorite show in the world. I've got all 15. I've got all 15 seasons. How do you know I feel about the Time Hotel? I really liked that episode. I've got to be honest because I'm a film student now. I'm a film student now, so of course I analyse more. I really liked that episode. I didn't like because it was wrote by Stephen Moffat. I didn't like Stephen Moffat's episode for Shooty Gatwa. I didn't like Boom. I didn't really like Boom. Some people have said it's the best episode, which I thought it was too much of him talking, and I didn't really like Boom that much. I thought it was one of the weaker episodes of the season. I actually really liked the one I really liked the most. The two I really liked the most of last season was Dot and Bubble and 73 Yards. I thought that the two of them were the best episodes in the season. I really liked the Devil's Cord. I hated Space. I hated Space Babies. I just didn't like it. I didn't like the. Well, I thought it was too It felt too childish for me. But the one thing I did like, the one episode I pretty much I liked all the others. There was only one. There was only one really weak episode of that season, and I thought it was Space Babies. Um, do you know what? I actually really liked the Devil's Cord as well. The Devil's Cord I really liked. I didn't really like the idea. I'm going to be honest. When I heard about a drag queen playing a Doctor Who villain, I didn't like it. But I think what's her name? Um, I didn't really like the idea of I didn't really like the idea of a drag queen playing a Doctor Who villain, but I've got to give it to Jinx Monsoon. They actually played a really good villain. I didn't like the idea of it initially, but I think they actually played a really good villain. So I was. Am I going to have any space babies? I honestly, I hated that episode because I thought it was. I thought it was too. It just felt too weird. But every other episode of the season I liked. But I've watched Doctor Who for a long time. Like as I said, I started watching it. How do you feel about Minecraft shaders? Never really used them. Um, but what was it? Doctor Who. I started watching Doctor Who in 2006. So yeah, it's my favourite show in the world. So I could talk about honestly my old media lecture, my old film production lecturer, literally told me I should do a. I mean, Am I going to be a parent? How do I feel about River Song? Loved River Song. Loved the whole idea. Most people hate. Some people hate this. There was a girl in the year below my college class, but she said to me about how much she hated River Song. But I loved River Song. But basically, what it is, I can break this down in a few words. Basically, Stephen Moffat one of Stephen Moffat's favourite books was something called The Time Traveller's Wife, but it was basically about a time traveller, but he meets his wife out of order. It's called The Time Traveller's Wife, and he wanted to do Time Traveller's Wife. He wanted to do The Time Traveller's Wife, but basically as a TV series, but at the time he couldn't get the rights. He couldn't get the rights to do Time Traveller's Wife. Time Yeah, basically the Time Traveller's Wife, Stephen Moffat Stephen Moffat wrote, adapted the Time Traveller's Wife in 2022, but he really wanted to do the he wanted to do the Time Traveller's Wife back in like the early 2000s, but he couldn't get the rights to do it. So basically, he wrote River Song as his own version of the Time Traveller's Wife. So of course they meet out of order. So if you actually listen to it, I can the first time him and River Song actually meet each other, the first Doctor she actually meets in her timeline is she meets Matt Smith because he's there at her regeneration. But then the last Doctor he meets is his predecessor, David Tennant. But you know the little bit in the 10th Doctor episode, Silence Silence at the Library episode, I forgot what you call it. It's because it's a two-parter, Silence of the Library and Library of the Dead or something. Forest of the Dead. No, can't remember what the second episode's called. She has the Doctor's sonic screwdriver, but then it's not like. And then basically, though, she has a sonic screwdriver, and he saves her with it. He saves her with the sonic screwdriver at the end. And then if you go back to the last episode she appeared in with Peter Capaldi, when they're on Beryllium. Oh, I've got a gift for you. He goes, oh, my own sonic screwdriver. He goes, it actually works, look. And he goes at that, or pressing all the buttons, pointing it in her face and all that. But you actually find out he's scanning her face because he knows he's got to give it to the 10th Doctor. He's got to give it to his predecessor. So he scans her face, and then, of course, that's basically because the next time they meet is when she dies. So he's actually remembering that he's got to scan her face from seeing the sonic screwdriver having a scan of her face. It's very, very clever. And I don't think they really need to do much River Song anymore. I think it pretty much goes full circle. You see the first point they met and the last point they met, but you know that. But it is mentioned. I've got pictures of all your faces, but we never meet. He says that I've got pictures of your faces, but I've never met you in the right order. But we never meet in the right order. So she meets the 10th Doctor last, the 11th Doctor first, and then she meets the 12th Doctor in the middle. And that's the three. Most people say 11 is her Doctor, but really it's 12 because they spent 24 years. They spent 24 years together on Beryllium. And obviously she then leaves Beryllium, goes to the library and dies. Well, sacrifices herself to save the 10th Doctor. It's brilliant. It's brilliant writing. What's your favourite Doctor then? Have I gone on a really big? Have I gone on a really big tangent again in the writing of psychology of Doctor Who? Do I want to be a parent? Maybe in the future. I'm not now. I'm not that old. Even though a friend of mine from my level 3 media course, uh, even though a friend from my media course, from a few years ago, I found out that he had two daughters recently, and that sort of shocked me. But yeah, do I want to get married? Maybe in the future, but I'm not really focused on relationships or anything at the moment. I'd rather start my career than I'd rather start my career and do that. So that's sort of like a second thing, in my opinion. Anyway, did you play a laugh? Did I play a laugh track? No, I went past an animal. I went past some animals on the world that are trapped in a hole under here. I didn't play a laugh track. I'm all questions today. Yeah, some of them are quite interesting questions. Um, yeah, there was a mob in the ground. There was some animals trapped in the ground. I know there's a mob somewhere trapped in a hole under here, but I just don't know where the hole is. Oh, really hurt my back. Yeah, but when you said about Doctor Who, best show in the world. I've been watching it since 2006. I've been watching it since late 2005, 2006. So I'm very knowledgeable with Doctor Who. No, I'm not. I'm not offended. This is my normal accent. I'm not offended. I'm trying to. I said, yeah, an animal. I didn't play a laugh track, an animal thing. Although it would be funny if I did play a laugh track. Oh, got something in my ear. Do do do. No, I know. I'm just explaining the tone. Yeah, it's just. But my accent has a tone. My accent has a tone on it because it's my accent. I have a very thick accent. You sound amazing, thank you. That sort of worries me what Nixon Gaming said though. Um, that's one thing that I'm always worrying about. If people can't understand my accent, because my accent makes it quite hard for even other people in Britain to hear me, to understand me. Basically, if I go like this, if I speak really quickly like this, if I speak really quickly, like I'm getting information out really quickly, um, people in people that live probably 5 miles away can't understand me. Oh yes, talk like that, where I'm just for the rest of the stream. I do have to actually. I have to do a. I lost a prediction the other year. I put a prediction that the new Minecraft update the other year would be an end update. So I sort of did a thing of I would have to talk like this for the whole video if I did it. If I lost the prediction, I would have to do a whole video of where I would talk like this for the whole stream. The whole video. And guess what? I lost the prediction. I lost the prediction. I should do a series where or someone should. I could do that. There's a guy in my college class. He keeps telling me I can't do accents, but I don't think he's ever heard me do an accent where I've actually intended to do an accent. I can do an accent if I want. If I want to do an accent, I can do an accent. If I talk like this, I can do everything. I can go from here to here to here to here. I can do the. I can even do this. Sounds 250% American. I'm not American. I'm 100% British, but I can do a lot of accents. Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the show. Honestly, go back 20 minutes and watch the start of the stream because I just randomly started. I started the stream. Do American. If you want to hear the American, just wind the stream back 20 minutes because I started the stream in an American accent. I started the stream in this really thick Southern American accent. I don't understand it. What am I doing? I don't understand it. I spoke with American a while back and I was just asking them questions. Just gonna switch. Just take my headphones on a minute. What's your opinion on people's opinions? Everyone deserves an. What's your opinion on questions? Well, I love answering questions. What's your opinion on mothers? Well, actually, side rant, side talk, side rant. What's your opinion on Terraria? Never played it. But let's go back to the mother question for 2 seconds. Decepted's one for this. This guy on Decepted's Discord server called him a really offensive word. So he said your mum back to them, and the guy got more offended about him saying your mother than Decepted got about him saying this derogatory language. Apparently, there's a certain other country that we won't say here. There's a certain other country that we won't say here, but Deceptive could say it in a live chat if he wants. There's a certain other country, Syria. But this guy, he was from Syria, and basically, apparently, you don't make jokes about people's mothers in Syria. And but basically, this Syrian turned around and said something really derogatory to Decepted, and but apparently Decepted was in the wrong for responding by saying your mother. Apparently, that's worse than saying this other thing. But I think I'd argue that saying what this Syrian said to Decepted is much worse than what he said. But I'm not going to say what the Syrian said because it's very it's derogatory for American. Joey, can I go off at Nightbot? Well, night. Why would you want to go off at Nightbot? Like, what? You want to have Nightbot in a boxing ring, do you? Right. I've got a really sore back, and it's because whenever I was fine walking around earlier on, but whenever I sit down, my back is like is bloody hell. It's just popped up on my computer. Wrexham, what was it? Wrexham player involved in car crash after cup game, so he's got into a car crash after the game. That's not very good. No, full swear mode. Yeah, you can go full swear mode. Why not? But just make it. But I'm not that creative. Yeah, well, you can swear at night, but of course, but just don't use words that can be offensive to someone else. Like, don't use like racial slurs or something. But you can swear at Nightbot. I mean, Nightbot's not going to be effective, is it? He's not going to turn around and go, "He just said that to me. What did he just say to me? What did he just say to me? I don't know what he said. But what did he say? What did he say? What did he say?" Blimey, you can no, you cannot swear at me. Actually, well, people have swore at me on streams before. Mainly, it was my content shit, which I'm not gonna lie, it was. It is. Um, I'm joking. I'm joking. Or am I? Yeah, I got really hyper at the start of this stream because I ended the last stream. I ended the last stream because I ended it and forgot to end it. But I started this stream in an American accent. I was like, "Yeah, welcome to the stream, everybody. Welcome to the new live stream on the Survival Lexi World on the Calamity of Joe YouTube channel. We are live on this YouTube channel. We don't know what we're doing. We're playing Minecraft on this random world that we've had for 9 years. We don't even know what we're doing anymore. But yeah, let's get on the stream and hurry up and hope for the best." Boom! And I just killed my throat doing that. That was fun. Habits. This is a good, actually this is a good exercise for my throat. Minecraft. There we go. Holes. And if you didn't hear what I said, holes. Little bit of, I'm muted? No, I'm not. It doesn't say I'm muted. It says the mic is still on. Or am I? Is it muted? It's not muted? My mic is not muted, or... Right, thank you, Joe, from the past, but also me from the present. Right, it's muted right now. It's not! I can hear it! Look! Hello, everybody! It's not right, it's definitely not muted! Drink water? Water? Everybody get in that water. Australians. Joe, mute yourself for 5 seconds and you owe us £100. What? I'm not muting myself. Why would I mute myself on a live stream when I can talk to everybody in the live stream and do interesting things on stream? Joe, drink water. I haven't got water. What? I haven't muted myself. Then get water. There we go. There's the water. Oh. Oh, two cats and a dog. Let's take them on an adventure. Come on. Oi, don't get off. Oh, pardon me. Right, come on. Why did those two cats... I let those two cats up and then they jumped onto the chest. They jumped onto the chest and then sat back down and come... Get off. Come on. No! You're going in your own direction, are you? Come on. This way, please. Grass texture? What's a grass texture rotation? Oh, God, something in my eye. Right, come on, doggy and two cats. Let's go on a little adventure. Look, all the other dogs are over here. You can spend time with them. We're building a new doghouse, but we haven't got around to finishing in the doghouse. I forgot Polly the polar bear was under there. Polly the polar bear has been under there for 7 years. It's for like almost 10 years. Honestly, there we go. Sit, sit, sit. I'm going to push them together because they like living together. Basically, yeah, I didn't realise that, but for example, find the middle of the top grass block. The one. The one. Find the one. It's quite upside down. It's down right now. Where? Honestly, I can't see what. Turn round. The one. Turn the what? I don't know what you're looking at. Oh yeah, one. I got it now. I didn't. I totally didn't know. Yes, you see the one. Decepted H. So yeah, the one doesn't turn around. It stays in the same place. 69, 69. Look at the numbers. It says 69, 69, 69. Do do do. I can see a one. I can see a one. I can see a one. 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 Yeah, they are. One. 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 181. One. 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 Then you find yourself on Java. That's different. Oh yeah. Yeah. But that on. To be honest, like on. I You say console's bad for that, but my sort of answer for that would be, why would you be looking at grass? Why would you be looking at one in the grass? You can use programs to find the coordinates using them. Yeah, but my thing would be, what with like looking at number one in the grass. Why would you be constantly looking at the graph number one in the grass? I understand if you can get coordinates from it, but it not being able to rotate and be in the same direction, kind of random rotations. It sounds simple. You've got to be pretty thing to just to notice. You've got to be pretty quick to notice that, because I don't think anyone would really notice that there was a one on grass. You've got to. What do you call? What do you call predictable random? Oh, okay, it's just a little random that on one block there just happens to be a one shape. I can't unsee that now. There we go. So this is the throne, the big throne. I built a big throne to celebrate because I was. I'll message you my answer, Deceptive, because I think I'm gonna give you a good answer. I'm asking the question. I know, but I've sent you my answer because I don't think I can legally say the answer on the stream that I'm going to give you. well, it's not an answer. It's a joke. There we go. Red like a watermelon. And then bitten off with, and then say, I don't understand LMAO. I know it means laughing my ass off, but I just think it's such a stupid thing. Just say laughing my ass off. Lol, I understand laughing out loud, but LMAO, I just don't understand why people use that when it's just such an American term. LMO, limo. I can't be bothered nowadays to speak in clear sentences, so I'm gonna say TBH. I'm gonna say WTF. I'm gonna say limo because I can't be bothered to say that I'm laughing my ass off. I'm just an old American granny, and I really need to trim down my sentences because I could die before I finish my sentence. Okay, probably. Sorry, crap myself at then. Oh, sorry. I went on that tangent, and it was that last line that. Sorry, I got myself with the last line. I'm gonna die before I gotta trim down my words because I could die before I could finish my sentence. No idea why. I'm having a what meltdown? Oh, Jesus. I'm not having a his type of meltdown. His type of meltdown is forcing someone to go naked to their grandmas. Um, sorry, but you teed that one up quite nicely. Well, the funny thing is, they weren't kicked out for that. They were kicked out because they didn't have a ticket. They weren't invited. Mm. Never understood the Grammys. It's just so. It's nowadays. It's just so many untalented singers winning it because they took off on TikTok and YouTube because they've just been promoted to all these kids that don't know what real music is. Um, why do you think? Why do you think no? Why do you think no bands nowadays last more than 5 years? Because they blow off really quickly because of promoting it to kids, and then those kids realize that the singers aren't as good, and then it's we got to after 5 years of touring we've realized that people are no longer watching. Oh wait, now we've got to try and find something else to do. Why don't we just break up and do our own thing? And then you have bands like Coldplay, for example, that are still going strong 28 years later. I know they are stopping now, but Coldplay have gone strong. They've almost 28. They've been performing together for almost 28 years. 1997, I think they started. Well, they formed in 97. Anyway, what should we build? Oh, got a pain in my back then. That's great. There we go, there we go, there we go. What should we fill? What should we build today? What should we build today? What should we build? What should we build today? Joe has a meltdown. I'm not having a meltdown. I'm just why not? Why not just do funny accents on streams? Ooh, Joe is definitely having a meltdown. I am not having a meltdown. I've just thought, why not? I think he snorted a line of what? Right, don't do drugs, kids. You turn out like somebody called Shino the Rhino, as we call him. Oh yeah, what should I do? Fucking. Oh yeah, let's go crazy, shall we? No, do not take drugs. I've never taken drugs and I never will. Passionate, do a passionate meltdown. What's that? What's next? Do a do what? Do an honourable do a what was it? Oh, I've got a really good idea now. That's like doing an honest melt. That's like doing an honest meltdown. Um, I really hate Joey. I, people used to call me that when somebody used to call me that, and it really did my head in. I hate it. I hate Joey. Like, what do I hate? What do I want to burn down? Nothing. I don't hate anybody. Well, maybe one person, maybe two or three. No, I'm joking. I generally don't really hate anybody. Why? What do you want to burn down and watch it die screaming? Well, nothing, because that would be wrong. It would be wrong to burn some. If you were to burn something down and watch it die screaming, it would be wrong. If you don't like something, you don't like it. If you don't like something, you don't like it, but you don't burn it down. That's just anybody that says that is not metaphor. Yeah, metaphorically. It's one of those though as well. I agree with to a certain line of if you don't like something, fair enough. But if so, but then you should but burning it down like a few years ago they Winston Churchill, for example, a few years ago they put racist down on his sign and they literally they graffitied his statue. Yes, he may have said things, but in his time, Winston Churchill was not a racist. Basically, what Winston Churchill would have said, because he was Prime Minister during the Second World War, what he would have said wasn't offensive at the time. You can't judge people for 1,000 years. You can't judge people 80 years ago on the morals of how people think in the now, because it's a whole different world. So, for example, Winston Churchill vowed to destroy Germany because Germany was invading all of Europe and they were basically uprooting every nation in Europe. So, nowadays nowadays people will call him a warmonger because he was willing to go and fight the Germans. He was willing to fight the Germans on all fronts to the death. But 80 years ago, you'd have turned around and said, "Thank you." Yeah, basically, yeah. So 80 years ago, you'd have turned around and said to Churchill, "Mr. Churchill, thank you. Your stubbornness to your stubbornness to stand down to Hitler has saved all of Europe. I am free. My country. I am free. My country is now free because of what you did." But nowadays, we turn around and ignore that because he said certain things which don't fit our current narrative of the world. But that's our current narrative of the world. It's not the narrative of the world that was, say, 80 years ago, 100 years ago. I mean, Rome, for example. Ancient Rome, the amount of slavery was in ancient Rome. I'm really surprised that they didn't smash down all the statues, like how they did in the Black Lives Matter protests of smashing down statues of Civil War generals. and people that were slave traders. I'm surprised they didn't smash down statues in Rome, because basically most of Rome was built by slaves. And the only thing I think saved them is because the only thing, not saved them, of course, but I think the only thing that really thing that is basically Rome didn't care who you were. If you were white, if you were black, if you were Asian, Caucasian, you were all slaves under Rome. The amount of people, pretty much, if you were found on the, if you were asleep in the woods in Rome, you were taken as a slave. Joe going crazy right now. I'm just talking about history. It's a really strong subject to mine. Talking of which, I was watching a film last night. Great film, by the way. Pompeii. Paul W.S. Anderson. The Gladiator. It's what age is it? I'm actually. Oh wow, it's 12. It's actually rated 12. The film. I'm surprised it's rated 12. It's quite violent. But yeah, the film's rated 12. But it's all about the Vesuvius of It's all about the eruption of Mount Vesuvius on August 23rd, AD 79, the day that Vesuvius erupted and covered Pompeii, Herculaneum, Stabai, and all these other little settlements, covered them in ash. What? I can't even read what that says. What ESRB rating? What the hell's that? Oh, is that the little blue one? I can't remember what it says. Is that the little blue one that's next door? But Peggy rate. Give me 2 seconds. I have to turn the light on. I can't read the DVD. Yeah. There's two 12s on it. There's a red one, and then there's a blue one on the other side. So 12. But yeah, the film is quite it is quite violent. It is quite violent with the gladiator scenes. Great film though. Well, I say great film, okay film. Um, I don't like. Are you allowed to shoot an 18 plus movie? In the UK, well, you're allowed to shoot an 18 plus movie. Anyone can shoot an 18 plus movie. It depends what an 18 plus movie is, though. Because basically, 18 plus has got a certain standard. There are some films, and I will be honest, there's some films in the UK. There is some films in the UK that generally aren't. There are some genuine films in the UK that aren't classed as that's go above 18 plus. Actually, just put these two. I need to get rid of these, but I need an axe first. Yeah, there are films in the UK that do go above that. Because that's one thing I had to learn about, but in the UK, that basically, I fell down here the other week. Actually, we're going to have to quickly go up again because I missed one. basically, the other week, when I was building the house, I fell down here when I was building the house. Am I allowed to shoot an 18 plus movie? Well, I'm over 18, so I can definitely shoot an 18 plus movie, but that's only for TV regulations. If I was to upload an 18 plus movie to YouTube, if I was to shoot an 18 plus, say, short film movie, I could upload it to this channel. I would just have to put a warning on it. That's the only thing you have to do. Put a warning on it. Although I wouldn't put an 18 plus short film on here. I would probably put that on Crystal Blue Films because that's my filmmaking stuff. But there's no regulations, I don't think. YouTube shouldn't have any regulation. YouTube should have certain regulation like terrorist stuff, like you know old beheadings and things like that. But real stuff. But that's why Raka Raka were able to get away with some of the short films that they did, some of the graphic short films they did, because they were short films. But they wanted to be filmmakers, and eventually parents did moan about what they were shooting. But my argument there would be that YouTube isn't for kids. YouTube isn't for kids, and basically anybody 13 and under shouldn't be on YouTube. They shouldn't be watching it. It's not for children. It does say that in the guidelines. So if basically, in my eyes, if the what movies are rated? I've got one. I think I have. There's loads of films rated 18 in the world. I think I got one. Hold on. I'm not gonna find it now. Jesus. I know what I'm looking for as well. Why can't I find it? I know what colour the film is, but I can't find it. Oh, Dumbo, no. It's not Dumbo, it's... There we go. Well, there we go. Yeah, so no higher rating, but you don't have a higher rating than 18. Um, I did see that. I did check that. I'm just trying to remember something a minute. I just want to Google. I want to answer Decepted's question a minute. Oh, I got it. I know two. Yeah, I got two Decepted. I've got two films with rating. I've got Poor Things. So basically, two films that have an 18 rated in the UK that I know of are Poor Things 2023, which stars Emma Stone, Willem Dafoe, and Mark Ruffalo. That was 18. It's a great film. Just it's not violent. It's just very interesting. Um, The famous climate Joe Aram. No idea what I mean here. Yeah. Well, um, yeah. It's pretty. It's pretty much. It's not like I don't know what I'm talking about. It's like I'm trying to remember what the point is. Sometimes I forget. Um, 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 Sorry, thought I'd do Universal. I thought I'd do Universal. um, this video, this video is bad. Yeah, it, I haven't looked at it yet, but um, hello, Mr. Chicken. Come out. Why are you in the wall? Come on. Oh, thanks for your egg, by the way. I'll give you a child. No, I won't. Are you going to come out of there? Or am I going to put you back in there? Come on. Oh, you got a seed here? Hello, come on. Do you want a seedy? You want your seed? There you go. No seed for you. Boom, boom. Right, let's go. This video is this shit. Core fly. How many views did it get? So basically no. There we go. Very good views. Yes. But if you look, it's the tags. So basically, if I put it in, basically, it's only got that many views. Pretty much, yeah. If you look at it, look at the channel. If you look at it, it's the same tag. It's the same title each time because they know that those tags will get views. They know that those tags will get views. Do you know why that is? It's because of the same sort of formula. It's the same formula. It's the same formula I do with my YouTube streams. Basically, I know that this title is what people will see. This title, people will see these title. So basically, that's what they do. But it's a good video. I know it's a good. It might be a good video. But basically, what they do is they give it a really clickbaity title because they know that will take off. I'm not saying it's not a good video, but the way they do it, which is the reason we're gonna have a look. Then I'm gonna check more. The guy has 6 million subscribers. The guy has 6,335. Sorry, no, the guy has 6,350 subscribers. But that's what it says, but I don't know because it's abbreviated. 66 videos, but 7 million views, and he only created the channel on December 29th of last year. So pretty much, it can be a good video, which it is. I'm not saying it's not. Let's just cover that up. It's pretty much, he knows that tag, all on that content. Yeah. If you look at his whole channel, he's got 7 million views, and he's only uploaded YouTube Shorts. He's only uploaded Shorts. The most viewed one is the one that you just put. Let's see. Let's check when he uploaded it. Here we go. Look, description. Well, you can't look. So no. He uploaded it January 4th. It's got 4 million views, 350k likes. So pretty much with this, and every video has the same tag as well. So it's pretty much. Why in the next 12 hours? What is it? And it's only him talking about how the word shit's good. Right, he is right. It can be used for a good word. It can be used for a good word. It can be used for a bad word. It's what? Wish I had 7 million views. I've only got 800,000. I got no. Let's have a look how many. Let's have a look how many views I've got totally. Here we go. More. Clamative Joe joined YouTube December 12th, 2016. 848,642 views. 1,800 videos. I wanted to aim to hit 1 million lifetime views by the end of the year. So all I need to do now is I've got to get another 100. I've got to get another 100. I've got to get another 158,000 views this year to hit 1 million views. I mean, weirder things have happened. Oh, that's amazing! I got a screenshot of that. Exactly, got a screenshot of that. We've uploaded 1,878 times. No, those views aren't real. Whose views aren't real? Mine or his? It's a farm, not a community. I said it's got to be but you can tell it's got to be a farm. 6,000. Yeah, you can tell that 6,000. You got 6,000 subs, 7 million views. I mean, weirder things have happened. You do have people, but from 7 million views, you would expect him to have a lot more than. From 7 million views, you would expect him to have a lot more than 6,000. Only 6,000 subscribers. I come across a channel the other day that had nearly 100,000 views, 300, and it had like 40 million views, and it's got to be a fake. It's got to be fake because the channel the channel only started uploading 18 days before, and I was like, well, there's no way you get 100,000 subscribers and 40 million views in 18 days. I go, okay, thank you for joining the live stream. But yeah, there's no way you get 100,000 views, 100,000 subs and 40 million views in 18 days. Is Joe your real name? Well, I think you can, yeah. Is Joe your real name? But would I call myself Clamative Joe if Joe wasn't my real name? I mean, some people have done that before, haven't they? Called themselves different names. I mean, Decepted did it. He called himself Dan on a film. He called himself Dan on a YouTube channel. And his name's not Dan. Nice word, thank you, Gillip. I saw you. Were you in my last stream? The one earlier on. Can't you just update your world? I can update my world, but only if I move to Bedrock Edition, because on Legacy Console Edition, I can move it to Bedrock Edition, then get 4 or 5 new updates, probably 10 new updates, but not on this version. I do want to move to Bedrock eventually, but it's just too laggy at the moment, and I kind of want to spend a little bit longer on Legacy. I don't know why, but I want to continue on Legacy for another year, because in a year's time, sorry, I was just checking something outside. I swear I saw your name basically in my I did a live stream. I did a live stream earlier on, and I swear I saw your name pop up. But basically, I ended the stream and forgot to end the stream, so it looked like a laggy. It looked like the stream had lagged. Perhaps it was someone different who had a similar name. Yeah, basically, I did a stream earlier on for about, well, it says 2 hours, but it was probably only about an hour. The Climate of Joe fan club. Thanks, Decepted, for making a fan club. Um, yeah, cool. Maybe another Glip joined. Yeah, that's all right. Yeah, I do want to move to Bedrock eventually because there's so much more we could build on Bedrock. I just don't like the way Bedrock runs on Switch. I might consider it. I might consider it. Eventually, I'll consider it because I'll consider it if I buy the new Switch 2 when that comes out and it runs Minecraft Bedrock Edition better. If that runs Bedrock Edition better, then I'll consider it. If not, I will wait for a while. I'll wait for about a year and then port it to my laptop. I don't know, Minecraft Story Mode reference? Where? I've never... I don't know if there's a Minecraft Story Mode reference because I've never played Minecraft Story Mode. So if there is, if it does look like there's a reference, then if it does look like there's a reference to Story Mode, then I wouldn't have known about it because I've never played Minecraft Story Mode before. I have Dungeons, which I never really... I bought it there. I don't know, I don't even know. The pink stick. What pink stick? Oh, the beacon. Are you talking about this pink beacon or the flowers over there? I'm trying to work out the beacon. Are you talking about this beacon or the pink flowers over there? The pink beacon and around. Yeah, basically this is my... This isn't a reference to... Not flower. This isn't a reference to story mode. This is just happens to be that... it just happens to be... This is actually for me. This is actually built for me. This was actually built for me to celebrate 4,000 subscribers. I built this to celebrate 4,000 subscribers, and I've never played story mode, but it just happens to be. I thought I only had magenta. I only had magenta light. Well, it's familiar. Yeah, I only had a magenta light at the time. I only had magenta glass at the time, so I sort of did it because it blended with the purple. And I thought it looked nice compared to the compared with the iron, diamond, and gold and emerald. So yeah, we built this to celebrate 4,000 subscribers, and we built something similar to celebrate 5,000 a couple of weeks ago. I can go and show what we built to celebrate 5,000 because it's literally just in the town here. This wasn't built to celebrate anything, this was just built because I wanted to build all the beacons together. This was just built as a house. That was just built because I wanted to build something crazy for Christmas time. We need to find the golden pillar. So we're going to head down the path here like this. We'll go past the flowers shop. I love this shop. I copied it from a creative city I have. Do-do-do. Do-do-do-do. Do-do-do-do. So yeah, we built this to celebrate 5,000 subscribers. So it's meant to be like a floating sort of garden. But it's on Netflix now. Minecraft Story Mode's on Netflix. That's an interesting thing. I've always thought Netflix is more just a TV thing. Because Netflix didn't start out as a, what's his name? Netflix didn't start out as that. Netflix started out originally as just a DVD rental place. And now it's come to be that they're making their own TV series. I saw that they have games on Netflix, but that's just getting ridiculous now. Like, Netflix just want to keep you on there as long as possible now, don't they? I mean, that used to be that you would rent a film online and they would send you the film, and now it's basically well, no one had really heard of Netflix before 2016. That's when they took off. Obviously, Amazon then brought out Amazon Prime. You can choose your way. Yeah. I've always been interested in doing this. I've always been interested in filming a short film where it's an interactive film. That a film production company did it the other year. And I think their short film, I think it had 16 million different combinations. I think it had 16 million combinations or something like that. It was something ridiculous. Few films are interactive, but that's not. Few films are interactive, yeah. But that's not really what film is meant to be. Film is meant to be an entertainment thing. It's not meant to be interactive. But I think an interactive film is an interesting idea. But then you've got to understand though as well that an interactive film will be very hard to shoot because you would have to shoot multiple angles. You would have to shoot multiple stuff. You'd have to shoot multiple scenes. You would have to shoot multiple endings, multiple different cutscenes. You'd have to shoot. That's why they don't really do that. That's why it's similar to stick to a narrative normal. What I would say is your original film formula. Because if you do go and shoot an interactive film, if you go and shoot, say, an interactive film, think about the time it's going to cost. As they say, time costs money, and on a normal film set, a normal film now costs between. You should make an interactive film. I want to. That would be a really cool idea. But basically, yeah, most films cost between 50 and 100. A normal film nowadays costs between 50 and 100 million. Anything under 50 million. I'm not an actor, lol. Yeah, basically, that's not paying the actor for that. It's not first. Well, it would be first in what I want to do with it. I made an interactive Minecraft video the other year. A few movies, yeah, I know a few movies are, but that's not. I don't really like the way Netflix do it. I don't actually like Netflix. I think Netflix are the problem. The film industry has gone to shit. Personally, the problem with Netflix is because they own their own distribution. they can shoot a film and they can turn around and upload. They can shoot a film tomorrow and they can release it straight away on their site. I think Netflix, Amazon Prime, Disney Plus are the main problems facing the film industry, and the problem is 100 years ago you had to go net 10 years ago, if you wanted to release your film, you had to release it in a cinema. So people would go to the screen and they would watch it. And it also provided a lot of money for the local economy because people were always going into town to watch the latest film. They were going into town to watch the latest Marvel film, the latest Captain America, the latest Star Wars, the latest Harry Potter film. But nowadays, you can just release it straight online, which you're paying a subscription, yes, but how much money is the cinemas not making? It's an interesting concept. It's like how much are they not making? In fact, there is talk of the streaming services being regulated. There's talk of the streaming service being regulated so they can only have the film on after it's been in cinemas. Because everybody wants, when you're growing up and want to be a filmmaker, that's all you want. You want your film on the biggest screen possible. And nowadays, it's your film's not getting on the screen. It's getting onto a tiny little TV on this website, on this site, on this app. But that's not what they went into film for. They wanted to show. They wanted to show their story to a as bigger audience as possible. If you get what I mean. Oh, my back. Oh, bro, I really hurt my back yesterday. Um, what's the date today? 16 days to go. 16 days to go till my novel, The Dawn of Plants to Gather and Storm, releases. I need to have a look. Yeah. Um. There we are. So, What's my opinion on what? On a dead chat and dead live stream. That is a brilliant suggestion. Is that my stream you're talking about? Don't worry, it won't be dead in a minute. Somebody will join. Somebody will join because they've seen the Minecraft title. Maybe. Maybe. No idea. I'm not even fussed, to be honest. Let's see if we can do that parkour that we did the last time. We tried it weeks ago. We could not do the parkour attempt up here. Took me a few attempts to get it right, and then I nailed it, and I can't stop nailing it now. But because I've said I've nailed it now, I probably won't nail it now, will I? No, I didn't nail it. You got to build up. I think I've got to build up the speed first to do that. Come on. No, yeah. There we go. Doing a little bit of door parkour. You got to do a little bit of door parkour. Do. Right, so run. Oh. Basically, we were making the other day, we were making a 1, 2, 3, 4 block jump. When was the last time I ever cried? Someone said that to me last week, that I don't look like I'm a person that gets upset or offended. I said, well, no, I do get upset and I do get offended. But when was the last time I cried? We can't build up the speed today. Basically, when was the last time I cried? Watching a film a couple of weeks ago. I'll be honest. The last time I cried was watching a film. There we go. Done it. We can make this really weird gap. We can get to the top of the igloo house. The bookshelf, the book igloo. The bookshelf. I made an igloo out of bookshelves because why not? Why shouldn't I? That's what I've loved. Because there's been a lack of updates, and I've not really had any updates on this world. This Minecraft series has pretty much become I build whatever I want, which I've got to admit I have loved it more. Talking of which, Decepticons, I know you're in the live stream. Talking of which, Decepticons, I made this room bigger. I found out that we could make this room. I found out we could make it like 20 blocks bigger because of just how much extra space. Basically it used to end here. The wall used to end here, and I sort of found out that we had an extra like 15 blocks. The spawn room expanded another 15 blocks above, so we've made the room bigger. Yeah, the spawn room, I've made it about 15 blocks bigger that way because I found out that the spawn room was actually that big. So yeah, the spawn room's huge. There's nothing in it though. There's nothing in it, and basically I've extended it an extra block out because of the path here. We've got the actual road, the actual path up there, the thing that has no purpose. No, it did have purpose initially. Initially, when you spawned in at the spawn room, you would drop down, and this would be where you were. You would drop down. Lion Maker Studios, the now imprisoned YouTuber. I liked one of his. I liked his spawn room. His Minecraft spawn room. You would spawn in a place, and then when you were accepted to be, no, I liked one of his Minecraft build ideas, where basically the spawn room was a room, and that you would drop. eventually, after you were cleared and be able to that you weren't a griefer, you would drop down into a hole into another room below, and then that was the entrance into the actual world. And I really liked that concept. So the idea was you would drop down, but well, not into this room because obviously I've redeveloped it. You in the old spawn room, you would drop down, you would be offered materials, and then your actual entrance to the world was here. You would enter here, and then you would come down the stairs. In fact, these two post signs, these two banners, have been here for years. Honestly, this is the first banner I created on this world. This is the Survivor Legacy emblem. This is meant to be the British flag, but I was told by someone on my stream that it didn't look good, that it didn't look right. It's meant to look like the British flag, but the British flag don't look right. So I could never work out what was wrong about it. White should be where the blue is. Yeah. I can't remember how to do banners on this world. Well, I know it's there. See if it looks better then. Well, we could try it, but I'm gonna have to remember how to do it then, because I haven't done a banner on this world. So what I actually need is a blue banner. Let's look at the British flag. The Union flag. It's only the Union Jack, and it's above the sea. Yeah, basically the blue's in the wrong spot. So what I just need to move my back a little bit. The Union. How to make the Union Jack. So yeah, we're gonna make the Union Jack. We just need to go. I need to go downstairs and get some materials to do it. We've got well, I thought I had stick. Have we got any stick? Well, no, we got loads of. Hold on. We need those, don't I? Yeah. Now, right. Let's go hopper-dopping down. Let's go hopper-dopper downstairs. Why do I keep saying hopper-dopper? Boom. So here we go. Saplings, and we put flowers in here, so I know I've got poppers in here. That's all the things we'll need. These poppies are all from. Oh, we need sticks, but luckily we've got sticks. What's my opinion of people getting offended over the Union Jack? But if they're offended over the Union Jack, are they offended by the German flag, the French flag? Because those flags have never changed. Well, the German flag, I will admit, the German flag did change, didn't it? But the German flag obviously did change. But still, that's blue wool. It is blue wool. Oh, you need white wool. Apparently, I need white wool because apparently in Minecraft you cannot. I need lapis then as well. So you cannot make just a using blue wool. You cannot make. Oh, I hope 6 is enough. Right. Where's the banner then? I honestly can't remember how to do this now. Well, that's the banner I want. What? So now so now I need to go and get wool. Why couldn't I just make it from blue wool initially? Why did I have to do all that stuff then? That's just ridiculous. That's a waste of That's just a waste of materials. No. So I've used... Right, now... Yeah, well now I've done that. Now I need to... No, not type. Come on. Okay, Oh, okay, we got it. Oh, that's why. I've got no bone meal. Luckily, bone meal's here. No, I have got bone meal, so why is it? There we go. I didn't click that! Now this is quite hard to see. Create. I know you need the northern strips. That's why I'm trying to work out how to do this strips. A white set of red cross. Right. Okay. Now. Then it blocks out the white. That's the If I do that, it sort of blocks out the whites. That's why I'm trying to work out how we. That's why I'm trying to sort of work out how we sort of do this. Because if I add that in, unless we turn around and then add the white on afterwards. But honestly, I have no idea because I can't find the bone. But yeah, then I can't do it. Now I'm out of flowers. I haven't. Oh well, we haven't added that on, but I can't work out how to add the cross on. I can't add the Northern Ireland stripes because I can't work out how to do that. Yeah, that's the thing. I can't work out how to add the Northern Ireland stripes on, which is quite odd. But like I said, I can't work that one out myself. Um, well, we'll just have to leave it like that for now then. I know there's a way to do it. I just can't work out how to add the stripes on. Apparently, we've got another banner. Let's make another. Let's just make a banner because you know. I don't know. We need a banner for an area, but I just thought maybe this would be an I thought this would be an interesting color. Yeah, I like it. Right, should we build? I'm going to quickly go AFK for a minute because I want to get something to eat. I'm back. Oh, do you know? I'm just going to quickly eat these crisps a second. I haven't really ate much today. Hmm. I'll be back in a second, just eating a packet of crisps. PS Pig don't have a base. And also PS Pig is frozen. PS Pig's actually frozen in ice. So there hasn't been a PS Pig hasn't been a problem for almost 2 years. 2 years? I think 3. Hold on, let's find out. Let's see. Let's see then. PS Pig hasn't been a problem for Survivor Legacy. I don't want to click onto YouTube Studio. Thank you very much, YouTube. I wanted to click PS Pig hasn't been a problem for Survivor Legacy since episode 464, which the episode aired 1 year ago. So PS Pig hasn't been in an episode. PS Pig was frozen in ice on December 25th, 2023. So PS Pig hasn't appeared in Survivor Legacy in exactly 400 days, I think. PS Pig was last in a Survivor Legacy episode 450. Put his castle, bait. He hasn't got the castle don't exist anymore. It should be here. It should be there. Basically, I never liked the castle. To be honest, I never liked the design of the castle. So I tried to rebuild it, but I decided to just get rid of it because when I tried to rebuild it, I couldn't find a shape I liked. So basically, I got rid of the base of the car. Basically, we've been getting rid of the castle for the last 3 years. Basically, I got rid of the rest of I got rid of the floor of the castle a couple of days ago on stream, and we replaced it with this hill. Basically, I made this hill look a little bit more. I made this hill to sort of hide it and make it looks a bit more natural now. Basically, if you go so far, let's just go and block the entrance. Let's just go block where we entered over here. Oh no! We already must have had some dirt on us. I didn't realise that. Basically, if I go to just about here, I think. No, here. Hidden or forgotten about. Hidden or forgot about. There we go. PS Pig's castle is long gone. Basically, I was going to build a new castle here, but I couldn't get a shape I liked. You know the medieval book? I tried to build the book from the medieval Minecraft thing, and I couldn't do it. I could not do it for the life of me because I just could not get the shape. And also, as well, the problem I have with that book is the instructions aren't clear. It doesn't say how to do the shape properly. The problem is with that book is it feels like it was made in a rush because there's hardly any designs on how to make it. It's very much sticking your finger on the book and hoping that you're able to count how many blocks there are. It's really hard. It's really hard to build. Basically, this pathway goes to a different castle, except I built it for defense. I built it to defend the lands against Pierce Pig. We've literally only finished this path. We only finished this path yesterday. It goes to that castle. It goes to that castle over there. I'm not good at. I love castles and all that, but I'm not good at building them. Well, the problem is I can build. Well, I suppose I could build a castle, but the problem is I keep wanting to go really in detail. Right. This was the challenging part. The way we took it. My original plan was to take it here. My original plan was to do the bridge here because it's flatter. But we'd have had to go over all this. We'd have had to go over all this different bits. So rather than bring it over here, I brought it over there. But it also meant that we had to go up this hill. So rather than just go down again thing, I just took it over the hill and down the other side. Which is why it does all these sharp bendy bits. It does all these sharp bendy bits, and then suddenly we go up here, and I suddenly realised, oh wait, there's no way we're going to be able to take it up there. So I just had to do a... This was the first time we had to use stairs, pretty much, on the whole trip. And it now goes to the castle, which we will sleep at this castle. Right, the little bed I left is right here in this little portcullis. Not really what? The Northern Lights could be visible above the UK tonight. Did you know something about the Northern Lights? Is you can't see them with your eyes. Only in rare circumstances can you see the Northern Lights with your eyes. You've got to have normally you've got to have a DSLR camera to see it, and even then, there's no chance that you're going to capture it. I managed to capture it, but I had to tamper with all the settings of my camera. I had to bring down the ISO. I had to put the ISO down pretty low. I had to bring the shutter speed down, and I just about got a photo of the Northern Lights, and I was so happy because I really wanted to take a photo of the Northern Lights. So I can proudly say that I've seen the Aurora Borealis. The Northern Lights, as it's called. There's another one called Aurora Australis, and that's the Southern Lights, because there is Southern Lights as well, because it's obviously the... I mean, it's not even lights in the sky, really. It's really the geo whatever. Thank you for sending me Hot 2 Decepted. No idea why she took off. The clip's not even funny. Hot 2 has a Skibidi off. Two things that I don't know why took off. Skibidi Toilet and bloody Hot 2 Girl. They should have a thing, actually. At the YouTube Awards, whatever, at the bloody influencer, bloody YouTube Awards, they should have an award for Brain Rot of the Year, and it's between her and and that's to win it, I think. Honestly, 12 in obviously in 18 say in 18 months time, no one in 8 say in like 18 months time, well, 5 months time, some other person's probably taken off for can we turn these back in the if we go to here, can we turn Netherwart back or I'm just gonna do it anyway because we got that much Netherwart. No, give me the torches. Give me the torches. There we go. Perfect. Um. Do 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 do. Bum 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 bum. Observe. So what we got? We got an observer, some sticky pistons, and some pistons. Skibidi stickity. Um. Skibidi stickity piston. Sticky stiffy piston. Is that Wallace and Gromit? Yeah, it was actually. Da, 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 da. It was, yeah. Um, I'm terrible at that. You know, like film scores. I'm terrible at. Even though I know the film score I'm trying to do, I'm terrible at doing it. But I can do Wallace and Gromit off the heart. It's da, 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 da. You got it. So that proves I did it well. um, X Files. I can't do X Files, but I played the tune last week because a guy in my college class said to me, "Did you hear about that plane that went missing?" And I just played the X Files. Just the I can't do the noise from the X Files, but this is a new mini game I built a while back. It's basically about you're trying to kill your opponent, but you're aiming to be the first person to click the bell. But you've got to kill them 5 times before you get to the bell. So it's basically whoever kills each other the most. But whoever kills the first one to 5 and press the other person's bell. So even though you died 5 times, that doesn't. Even though that you've died 5 times, that necessarily doesn't mean you've lost. It means that if you can get back there and defend your bell quick enough. But but the problem is though, I think you're dead. If you're dead, if you're killed here, I don't think you've got enough time to get back and defend your bell. I don't know. I need to think of some new mini games because I've hardly built any in recent times. I built this. I built this PvP gladiator arena. Um, I built this one a while back in 2018 time. It's called Colour Up. I don't have a sign called Colour Up here. Yes, I do. It's called Colour Up. I got to try. I can't remember what the bloody thing is. Here's Decepted's favourite Minecraft minigame. Here's Decepted's favourite Minecraft minigame in the world. It's all about sticks and knocking opponents off. So, and I like it because you can just see the view of the world. I can just can you imagine the view on can you imagine the view on Bedrock Edition? What you'll be able to see up here. Well, I suppose you'll be able to see the house and all that stuff. You'll be able to see. Well, I'd imagine quite a lot. Well, the whole minigame area, I'd say. Let's just jump off, not landing on that tree and dying. There's a few mini. We built this a while back. Basically, it's a spleef arena. It wasn't going to be a spleef arena. It was going to be. It wasn't going to be a spleef arena. It was going to be a. This wasn't going to be a spleef arena. It was going to be a dropper minigame, but I couldn't work out how to make a dropper minigame at the time. So instead, I just switched it to being like a spleef arena. I switched it to it being a spleef arena, and I sure should have died then. I switched it to being like a spleef arena. So we'll go to the top of the spleef arena. Try not to fall off and die. Let's turn. There we go. So basically, this whole thing of the spleef arena is it's very high in the sky. So you can see the minigame area. Can you see anything else? You can just about see the path over there. What? That's leading to the bridge. That leads to the bridge. You can just about see the golden. You can only just about see some of the mini games. So like the gladiator one, you can struggle to see. Well, you can see that, which I've already decided I'm never going to tamper this area. By that bit there, I'm going to make that mountain a little smaller so we can build some mini games. But this area here is never going to be tampered with, so it's always going to be there. Because I really like the area. It's nice. Let's go. Oh, it's nearly night time, so we might as well sleep up here. I just want to check a few notifications just a second. I just want to check if I've got any YouTube comments or any notifications of importance. I don't think I have. Bar 1, which I don't know if that's very important. No, it's only a... Your thumbnail is ready. Well, thank you too, buddy, but I didn't ask you to look at any, Thank you too, buddy, but I didn't ask you to do anything with my thumbnails. So, why the hell you've emailed me saying your thumbnail's ready when I haven't asked you to do anything? Look at that. Can you see that? You can see the sunset going like that. They're on a vertical slant. The mountain is just in the way of the sunset. That's a shame. But yeah, it's like a vertical slant, isn't it? We're living on our little cube world. We're living on a cube. Everybody spam the chat. 2 hours, because we've just hit 2 hours, literally, as I said it. Spam to HR. Spam to HR. To HR. To HR. To HR. Dad, what if we were in a Toy Story world? Oh, the funny thing is, though, only you know the context of that. Whee! Boom! Not really. Well, there's no. Yeah, no. I don't mean that. But only you know. Only The funny thing is, only you know about that comment. So everyone else in the live stream's like, "We're living in a Toy Story world." What? Only Decepted really knows about about that. There wasn't any cons. I know. I can tell you the con. I can tell you the context. Decepted. She she believed that her teddy had moved places. So she went. We might be in a for Dad. For all we know, we might be in a Toy Story world because she believed that her teddy had moved into a different spot. Yeah, what the balls? It turns out she was just high as a kite and drunk. That was the problem. Turns out she was high as a kite, drunk, and she actually had placed it there herself, but couldn't remember doing it because she thought that she was abducted by aliens. I'm joking. For all we know, we're in a Toy Story world. We're in a Toy Story world. For all we know, we're in a Toy Story world. How did it move? Why did it move? And the question is, when did it move? The question is, when did it move? Why did it move? And how did it move? Question I've got. I'm going to send you something Decepted. You're going to love it. It says, tag my false leg, pull the other one. So basically, they tagged this guy's false leg, and all the extra. So pretty much, he looked like he was at. This guy looked like he was at home. This guy looked like he was at home because they tagged his false leg. I got rid of the lava up here, didn't I? I got rid of the lava up here to fix something. This is meant to be. This is volcano spleef, so it's meant to look like. It's meant to look like a volcano. It looks like nothing on the inside. Do you all want to see what it looks like on the inside? Looks like this on the inside. Looks huge on the inside, doesn't it? This is volcano spleef, so it looks like we're in. It looks like we're on the inside of a volcano. Not really, but it looks massive on the inside compared to. Right, so you got to get out this hole. We got to go through this hole. Then we got to go through this hole. Climb up. So yeah, it looks like nothing, doesn't it? It looks like absolutely nothing. But yeah, it's like it's bigger on the inside. For all we know, we're in a Toy Story world. For all we know, we're in a Toy Story world. Volcano spleef. Volcano spleef. Boom, 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 boom. So honestly, when we were climbing over the volcano spleef, you wouldn't realise it looked like this on the inside. It looks a lot bigger on the inside than it does on the. It looks a lot. I mean, it looks like a lot bigger on the inside than it does on the outside. Blimey, thank you, the World of Minecraft or Alien Zoo Gamer, for your shout out. Oh, I'm back. Right, I might end this stream in a minute. I might end this YouTube live stream in a minute because I'm I was only going to stream till like 6 o'clock because I want to go and watch Everton. It's the last Merseyside derby. It's the last Merseyside derby that will ever be played at Everton Stadium, Goodison Park today because they're moving out. Basically, Everton are moving stadium at the end of the year. At the end of this season, Everton are moving stadium. They're moving to the new Bramley Moore Dock Stadium. So it's the last Merseyside derby at Goodison. It's the last time Everton will play Liverpool at Goodison. So I've got to watch it. Hope they lose. Thanks. Well, are you talking about Liverpool or Everton? Because I think Man United hates Liverpool more than they hate Everton, to be honest. So, hoping Liverpool lose is like hope. If you're a Man United fan and you're hoping Everton and you hope Liverpool lose, that's pretty much that's like your common thing. If you're a Man United fan and you want Everton to lose the Merseyside derby, then pretty much I think people look at you and go, "What?" It'd be blink, 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 blinkety, blink, blink, blink. In the meantime, I'm going to have something to eat because I've only eaten a packet of crisps since lunchtime and I only had a sausage roll for lunch. So thank you for watching, guys, and I will see you all in the next YouTube live stream.